What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Shaq
and your girl Jay.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. In a minute,
definitely.
We miss you guys. As you can see, before we get into it, your boy home got no locks no more.
Total change.
A lot has happened, but you guys already see. You guys see the thumbnail. You guys already see the title. It's one of those days.
Got a lot of explaining to do.
It's going to be an update video, guys. So do not skip any part of the video. Watch the video in full so you guys can understand what's been going on with us.
Don't be confused.
If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel.
Hit that notification button
because you don't want to miss a new video. And without further ado,
let's get into it. Alright guys. So me and Shaq had known each other for a long time.
A very long time.
I had a lot of friends and he had a lot of friends. We both had friends that really weren't good for us. Mostly me on my side. I have a personality where I'm just so loving and I'm such a loyal friend and I always want to see the good in people. But unfortunately, that can just lead to a dark path.
Blind side.
Yeah, that's like a better explanation. Like a blind side, being blindsided.
Like you never would thought
that this person would do that to me.
Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb?
Exactly after what you do.
Like the whole moral of like I had friendships and I had friends that did scam me. Not gonna say no names, not gonna get into that. That's
scam the hell out of us.
I'm a different person now, but I'm just saying. Literally when you become an adult and you become your true self, I feel like you only have one or two friends. And
for real.
One of them is always gonna be either your mom or your dad.
As we're telling you, it's no joke. Those same friends that into our relationship in our life,
they just had malintentions. Yeah, it's almost like that saying where when it's like you're blinded by love but in a friendship, because I feel like you could be blinded by love in a friendship because you're like,
I love my friend, they would never try to do me harm.
Cap.
Like, this is the thing, you have to listen to the people around you. I feel like personally your parents also have like a really good gut feeling or trusting their intuition about friends, because every single time my mom has met like any of my friends, she said anything negative, I'm just like, yeah, whatever.
As a kid, you just know.
Yeah, you're just being an old head. But then now I'm just like, I think about all the times where she was like, hey Jaylene, I don't like so and so, for this reason. I'm just like, well, I try to defend my friend. Now that I think about it, I'm like, it's a valid reason, and all the people before that she didn't like, I'm not friends with to this day.
In the end of the day, you ever want to admit it, but it's true. Like, parents can see people's true intentions from the first impression. That's why I always say first impression is very important in anything, relationships, business, you name it. We were put through the test. Like, when we say too good be true, like, these people know how to talk, so we will fall in these false opportunities of, oh, this position, that position. Oh, if we do it like this, guarantee we're going to be here. We're going to be up there. Guarantee I'm going to help you guys. It's all about y'all at the end of the day. I'm just here for the ride. It was just like these people really knew how to talk. And honestly, it sucks that we had to go through that to become stronger.
It just blows my mind how scammers have the best talking. Such good talkers. I mean, can just sell you a pen for $100.
And you're going to be like, did I really spend that kind of money on a fucking pen? Truth be told, it was hard, but like that's what we went through. Like scams, have apartments, and doing extra just to get somewhere, and so much, guys.
And life is like already expensive. Even if you have a lot of money, even if you don't have money, life is just so expensive now. It's like anything could happen in life and just set you back financially. I mean, even mentally.
Dealing with it, with us leading to move out of our home state, another state that we truly have never experienced. Well, yes, we went there one time to examine it, get the feel of everything. Well, me at least, she's been there.
I was born there.
Going there, I felt the cold there the first time, and it was completely different. It was something new.
Where we moved from was Florida, and we ended up moving to New Jersey. Like he said before, he had only visited once and then moved right after. Like moving was the second time. That's not really enough time. But I was born in New Jersey. That's why, like you guys already know, that's why I've been to Jersey. I mean, I spent many summers summer, so I was familiar with the area.
She already knew what to deal with. It was like a normal for her. For me, it was brand new. It was so different. It did not feel the same. What I remember the most out of it, I was really homesick. I really wanted to get out of here.
You also know why you were that homesick?
Why?
Because you had never been out of Florida more than a week. We went to Vegas when you proposed. We went for 7 days, but you never been out of Florida longer than that. You know what I'm saying? So if I felt like if we would have went to Jersey and actually stayed for a long time, then it would have been different.
When you say it like that, it does make sense, but it was just different. Moved to Jersey because we were trying to be on our own.
Build a better life, really.
Yes, and we brought her family member along with us, and like we were told that everything was done and organized for everything. Once again, life proved that you don't get everything you want if you don't work for it. So we got to Jersey and it was not like how we wanted it. It really put us through the ringer to the point where we're like, yo, F this. We need to get our shit together and see if we can come back, be able to be in Florida.
Yeah.
So it was a test and we came back. We were promised from another scammer, should not be named at all. And I hope that person goes to jail, literally. No, for real. You deserve to go to jail. And get a plunger in your ear. I'm just saying. Long story short, they didn't pay us back money. Another person that scammed us and saying they were going to pay us back money.
We don't wish anyone bad, guys. I wish
me, I want all the smoke.
We don't
Oh,
want to
seriously,
block our blessings.
that's a fact.
We're in a new era in our life. The old Shaq and Jay, we don't know them. Again, anything else that happened before us wasn't me. Never neglect your health. If you feel like there's something wrong with you and you know your body and you're like, I know that this doesn't happen, get it checked out. And then it was just, honestly, I feel like for us it was just one thing after another. Like,
it was something. Health came involved. Jalen was basically going in and out of the hospital quite some time. Sometimes it happened at work, or most of the time it did happen at work. Or I'm about to go to work. She passed out at her job like multiple times. Her job was on bullshit. She was just in and out of the hospital. So when I get off work, I had to literally try to finesse my way to get to the hospital. By the time I got off the hospital, visiting hour is over. So I'm really trying my best to go see her much time with her, because like it really was different not waking up and be like, oh, my partner's not there. It felt weird. I was like, yo, am I single?
what makes it even more scary is the fact that it wasn't like one specific health issue. It was multiple things.
At
and
different times.
The reason why it dragged on more than it should was because no doctor, or even like my primary care doctor, could not figure out what was wrong. I can't even tell you. Like, I have got misdiagnosed before, and one of the misdiagnoses was very scary. Like, you're just like, that's not something that like I want to hear.
It didn't feel right.
No. So it was just a lot. But honestly, the most important thing that I want to say about like all of my health issues is that I really appreciate you, Bebe, for like being there for me, and understand that you really do see your person, like how they really are when you're sick and you can't help yourself.
I know, for real. So to end that part of it, it was just like she basically fainted at home right after we got married. It looked like she got Mortal Kombat. I'm not going to have to say it like that. But her neck...
I thought I broke my neck.
Her neck looked like it was broken. It was like right here.
I fell.
Like, she
I literally
fell
fell
hard.
like on the top of my neck and my spine. Like, it was bad.
And her old primary care doctor, I'm sorry, it's smoke on site, but led her the wrong way, and next minute caused her to faint, and she had to go to the hospital. And like, guys, I spare you the details. Like, it was not a pleasant sight for sore eyes. That's all I gotta say. And I can say when she screamed, it literally broke my heart, and she's crying and she was on the floor. But besides that, I was literally coming from work taking care of her. I'm not gonna lie, it was stressful because I made sure, like, if anybody called out, I took that shit just to make sure I meet my ends, because at the time she don't have no PTO or anything,
and I couldn't work like that.
Exactly.
Constantly in and out of the hospital.
She was in the hospital for a good while. It was stressful to the point, and if I'm gonna let you guys know what, like, how like my body structure, how my family, and I'm answering the question, the big question, why did I cut my hair? So long story short, it got really stressful, especially like after when she was officially done with the hospital. It got stressful. So anybody that called out, I took shifts just to make sure I meet ends on my end, like I said before. And I neglect my hair. I would still wear my cap at night, but I would not moisturize, hydrate.
I didn't even do that consistent.
Yeah, the only thing I will only did consistent is wash my hair. But washing my hair made it worse because I did not hydrate and rejuvenate. So
plus that's the bare minimum.
That's just the bare minimum. Retwisting, all that. But like what pushed me to cut my hair was just like, it was an odd number and it just like, it felt weird like how I neglected. So it was just at the point like, I gotta cut this off because I know with anything with my family, if I don't take care of myself and let go of something, it's not gonna work the same. So I knew if I kept growing my locks, my hairline would be here. And I can't have that. So like that's what basically answers the question. And you guys seeing the thumbnail, I cut my locks because of that. I neglected. I didn't take care of it, especially with the colors and everything.
Health over length.
Health over length. So like we said, guys, like earlier, we did get married. We're official. She's Mrs. Barrett.
Put some respect.
Simple.
Whole wedding was small.
It was super small.
And then like literally right after we got married, that's when the health issues started and just a crazy time in our life.
A lot of situations happened after we got married, but once it was settled, like after her surgeries and she finally coming home, we had to deal with other stuff.
It's also the reason why we haven't even really taken an official honeymoon, because I was just always sick, going through it. There was just a lot going on, but we're gonna plan it. So, and we're definitely, of course, gonna take you guys with us.
That's a fact. And you know what's crazy? That like we couldn't even plan for a honeymoon because all that happened.
We started to,
but it didn't finish so strong. But long story short, guys, like after we truly settled down, being married and being in a relationship like boyfriend and girlfriend are two different things. It is not the same. It's really like a whole new commitment. It's like the old one start from here, end it off for this year, and then you're in the married. It's like a new year every year.
no, for real.
Married life is different, but it is fun. You know, it's worth it. I feel like it's only worth it because I have you. Love you.
I love you. Definitely hard, but there's just a lot of learning to do with getting married, because it's literally two people coming to one.
And finding each other is just like, okay, we have stuff that we don't like. We just got to deal with it. And we love the stuff that they do, so that always makes things different.
That's true.
Being married did not start off great, along with the health issues, but overcame and we conquered together.
Because guys, it was crazy. Real quick, it was literally 3 days after we got married. That's when the whole incident happened. So,
but we're stronger from that, and we're not gonna stop. No.
Now listen, we love being married. It is definitely worth it, but it is hard.
Oh my God.
Very, very hard. Not for the weak.
Not for anybody. You gotta just be that person.
No, for real, you really do. It just comes with issues. You know what I'm saying? And you just have to learn how to work through them. Communication is key. We have grew a lot of communication and a lot of patience.
A lot.
You need to have patience in a marriage. If you don't, it's not going to work. Anybody who's married will tell you.
Our relationship got pushed through the ringer.
You just gotta do what's best for you and your partner and your relationship. You can always ask your friends and family for advice, but what works for their marriage will not work for yours. Find the balance, find out what works for you guys.
You gotta just literally, gotta go through it. You gotta grind just to understand something. And there's always something, some way, some form. It might feel like a cycle. In the end, you just gotta accept it for what it is.
Yeah, like learning each other every day. We learn new things about each other
every
all the
day.
time. Literally, I had asked him earlier today. I was like, I don't remember if you like the Jonas Brothers or not.
I was like, you smoking something? No.
Even though we did talk about it.
I was like, that was literally one of the first songs I played with you. Love Bug Classic.
Did you? Really?
Yes.
I have the worst memory though. You already know that. I can't remember anything.
Gosh, her memory's no joke. But yeah, like we found new things with each other every single day. New obstacles to overcome. We be pushing each other through the ringer. It overcame, and trust me, a lot of people has come in between that trying to see us downfall for their own selfish needs or get back or whatever. It was just different.
Just gotta do what's best for you and your life and
your relationship.
Honestly, just keep it pushing, but do it together.
That's it. Don't give up.
Period.
There comes a bad time in life once you finally figure out one thing.
Your parents are going to pass on, but we expect it when they're so much older and we're older and we're grandparents. parents, and that's when we think the time should be. Unfortunately, that was just not the time in my case. Fortunately, I did lose a parent. It's not easy, and it's something that I don't wish on anyone.
It's just a reminder that like life proves that it's not always fair, and it was her time to go through that loss. But in perspective, my father passed. The same thing she's going through, I went through, and I'm sorry, it's kind of a little touchy.
My father passed away from literally the exact same thing what
My
killed
dad.
his dad. My mind can't fathom how weird that our dads died of the same thing. Like, and your brother, unfortunately.
They passed on from stage 4 cancer in their stomach, but her dad got pneumonia with it.
Yeah, and a lot of other things. It actually spread.
It was his time. She did not take the news well, as anybody would that has a right mind. Being there through it all with her, it really just showed where my heart is at for her.
I think it was like a few weeks after he had passed, he had visited me in my dream, and it was so crazy. And I think about it every single day.
When he passed, she did question her faith, which anybody would when it comes to those that they love, especially their parents, because it feels like you lose your half that made you, you know?
Your whole world.
Exactly. Being there for her, like, really put her through the ringer, and she was just going through it, and I made sure I told her, babe, do not lose your faith. It won't make sense now, but it will make sense some way, some form, that your dad is fine, and he's letting you know he's here anytime you need him. It's not easy. It's going to always come up eventually. It's always going to sneak its way in.
Every holiday, birthday, everything.
You're okay, baby?
Yeah.
She's come a long way. Oh, baby, don't get emotional, baby.
I know.
Grieving, healing is super important. You gotta try your best to get through the day. We all just had to heal, and it was a very rough time. A lot of last minute funding was put into certain things for arrangements and stuff, but we made it through, you know.
We always will.
Took a breather, gather up everything physically, mentally, getting back on track. It's just been different. Moving forward from that, we take other measures to get like work on. Like, we've been going to the gym, researching for YouTube and stuff.
Basically just like starting over, really.
Yeah, it was like it marked a new journey. It just showed it was just different. So
It's just time for the next chapter.
just gonna try our best and keep pushing forward, making sure that we keep going together and making sure we stay consistent with anything we touch and do. No excuses.
None. 100%.
No exceptions.
All gas, no brakes.
Simple. You know, our time is now.
We got this.
Always and forever, babe.
Alright,
guys.
A lot.
Went on in this video.
And a lot has happened in our lives. And it is a story to you guys. But this is some real shit in our life.
And it wasn't easy. We went through good and bad times. A lot of healing. A lot of procrastination.
Honestly, the journey really is only beginning. We're gonna see where we end up, and who knows how long. Honestly, I'm just glad that we're gonna take you guys on this journey with us.
And we were finally able to like express what's been going on with us. But with that being said, guys,
This is the end of the video, unfortunately. We love you guys
so much.
so much.
And we also hope that you guys love us back so much that you guys give this video big thumbs up. Smash that thumbs up, because it does help us reach to the YouTube algorithm and help us grow, so we could keep bringing you guys video consistently how we've been since we started so far.
Guys, comment down what are your thoughts on everything. Let us know if you've been through something similar to what we've been through, and how did you handle it. Let us know, because we want to know, and we will read every comment.
Heart it and respond. And also, when you're done leaving a comment, put a prayer emoji. Actually, share the video. If you guys spread the video then to people and tell them to subscribe, and they give us a chance by watching us, I mean, what not to like about us? Hit the subscribe button and turn on your post notifications, because we drop videos every week and we don't want you to miss none.
We love you guys
so much. With that being said, we appreciate you guys for tuning in as always thus far in the beginning of our careers of doing YouTube. We appreciate y'all, and until the next video, guys, we'll see you guys.
We'll see you next time.
Very soon. Bye.